Okay, so talking about the fourth mistake that I made during my practice over the last 10 years has been the first thing that got stuck in my mind was when Goenkaji says that if you practice at home for 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening, continuously for 1 year, then he's seen most people continue with that practice for the lifetime, right? I feel like I ended up being an anomaly where I did do that for the 1 full year, but despite that, I think I gave up after 1 year and maybe a few months or so. So I think that kind of made me feel that I wasn't meant for it, that I've given it my all, and I'm still not able to become regular. So maybe the practice doesn't work out for me, right? Now, on the same note, the other mistake I made was that anytime I would come back after a long break when I've not been practicing at home for Vipassana, was that I would look for that 1 hour session in the morning and the evening to be perfectly scheduled, and I would try to see that nothing disturbs it, despite having all the family related responsibilities with wife and kids. What would end up happening is, especially in the evening times when my family would be expecting me to be with them, I would start my meditation and it would just not work out well. They would not like it, and I would create a resentment toward against them for the fact that they would not allow me to do the evening practice, right? So that was the problem that I had with the evening practice. The problem I had with the morning practice was to be able to fit Vipassana in my routine. I just had to make myself wake up a little earlier in the morning by an hour, right? And I had a very hard time waking up early in the morning, right? Especially when there is no live person in front of you, a trainer or a teacher or someone who's waiting for you. You just have to wake up by yourself. I think that created a big challenge for me where I was not able to wake up sooner. And I tried a lot of things by trying to sleep early to be able to wake up early. But the whole thing of trying to fit this 1 hour in the evening and morning, especially after a break, was very challenging for me. So what I've over the time realized is that whenever this situation happens, I don't force myself to do the 1 hour morning, evening, at least to get started. I just do it whenever I can. It could be half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening. Some days it would be both morning, evenings. Some days it would be just 1 hour session in the morning. Some days it would be none, right? But I let this patchy practice continue, right? And I don't try for perfection. It could mean that there are months where I go with this, and sometimes it could mean that I don't fully go into the practice of 1 hour morning, evening, and it just drops off. But I don't resent that thing. I don't force myself to do that. Eventually, with my mind thinking that that is the goal, where I need to be morning, evening, 1 hour, but I don't really force that. So, yeah.